I've looked out at you from the movie screen and the stage, but I never got a chance to talk to you at home before.
It wasn't the working class that brought this condition on at all. It was the big boys themselves who thought that this financial drunk we were going through was going to last forever.
Loan sharks and interest hounds. I have addressed every form of organized graft in the United States, excepting Congress.
Here we are in a country with more wheat, more corn, more money in the bank, more cotton, more everything in the world. There's not a product that you can name that we haven't got more of it than any country ever had on the face of the earth. And yet we've got people starving. We'll hold the distinction of being the only nation in the history of the world that ever went to the poorhouse in an automobile. The potter's field are lined with granaries full of grain. Now, if there ain't something cockeyed in an arrangement like that, then this microphone here in front of me is, well, it's a cuspidor, that's all.
How did a plain-spoken, rope-twirling Cherokee become such an influential voice? Hello, I'm Bill Curtis. Will Rogers was a worldwide phenomenon by the late 1920s. And when Oklahoma's favorite son talked, everybody listened.
One thing he was excellent at as a political commentator was politics. He was very shrewd, savvy, so he really had the number of all the congressmen, high office holders, even the presidents in Washington.
In fact, Mr. Coolidge is the best Democrat we ever had in the White House, anyhow. He was just the man we needed. He didn't do nothing, but that's what we wanted done.
He was so popular. I think he was probably, in his time, the most widely recognized public figure outside of politics in the United States. He was great.
Prohibition, we hear a lot about that. Well, that's nothing to compare to your neighbor's children that are hungry. It's food, it ain't drink that we're worried about today.
That's when he sit here and talk about Will Rogers. He will never, ever be forgotten.
I thank you. Good night.
Join me on RSU Public Television for a special look back at the life and political persuasion of Will Rogers in an all-new original documentary, Will Rogers and American Politics.